So welcome back to another FIFA 21 career mode topic video. Today we're talking about the things I don't like in career mode this year. Now, we did the things I like video a couple days ago now. You probably saw that one, but now it's time to flip the table and talk about the things I don't like. Because while I'm having fun with career mode this year, it is not my complete package obviously, and there's a few things, EA could fix up for the next version of the game mode. Now, if you agree with anything I mentioned today, make sure you leave a thumbs up for me. And if you are new to the channel and you want to catch more career mode content, FIFA 21 news, make sure you subscribe today. Now, another thing I don't like in FIFA 21 career mode is the job offer system. You could be halfway through a season or even close to completing a season in April, and you check your job offers and you see something interesting and you might want to take one of these offers. Like currently I'm coaching Barcelona, we're in April, 1 month left in the season, and I'm getting offers by Liverpool, Man City, and other clubs of course. But let's say you wanted to manage Man City or Liverpool, but you wanted to finish your existing season with Barca, you can't actually take the job and defer the contract signing until you finish the season. If you decide to leave, you leave on that day and that's it. You end up going to the Premier League and finishing that season off. So to me, that doesn't really make sense. Another thing with the job offer system, you can't actually pick the clubs you might want to go to. So throughout your career, you're just hoping that you get that job offer that takes you to the club that you want. Otherwise, you're stuck with whatever the game thinks is best for you. I think this system is a bit too old now. They need to, make it a bit better and think of new ways to improve it. I would just like a system where you can choose to start at the beginning of next season rather than give up your current season to move there straight away. And also, I'd like the ability to actually apply to different clubs, like the clubs you want to go to. Now, one thing I definitely do not like about FIFA 21 career mode is the fact that player career mode is pretty much dead. EA did announce no new changes for player career mode this year in the game, and it's become very, very stale. I feel sorry for the people that still want to play this mode because I just can't do it. It's just the same thing over and over again, and there's no improvements at all. Now, I've got many ways to improve player career mode, but I think fundamentally EA should start with basically copying what they did in the journey. Things like press conferences, cutscenes, and much, much more will definitely make player career mode fresh. They need to basically copy things like NBA 2K and stuff, which offers a very nice My Player series. EA needs to do a lot of work in regards to player career mode because at the moment, it's very, very stale. Now, one thing I don't like in FIFA 21 career mode is the fact that icons cannot be used in career mode anymore. Now, if you played FIFA 20, you'll know there was like a little trick you could do to put icons into career mode. You would have to use a team called the Soccer Aid team. This was a team that EA added in halfway through the cycle. And pretty much this team hosts all the legends, well not all of them, but many really nice legends that you might want to use in career mode like a Pele, Maradona, Hullet, Zidane, Baresi, Maldini, Cannavaro, and much, much more as you can see. In FIFA 20, what you could do was go to club transfers and pretty much apply these icons into any kind of club you wanted. You would have to search by their name. So let's say I wanted to do Maradona. In FIFA 20, he would come up, but in FIFA 21, it says, sorry, no players match your criteria. And that works with any of the icons that you try and type in FIFA 21. It's stupid because in FIFA 20, a lot of people liked to put like an icons team together. They liked using icons as managers in the game as well. And EA, being EA, decides to get rid of this feature in FIFA 21, even though they've included the Soccer Aid team in FIFA 21's launch. Now, I'm going to say this feature until EA decides to add it back 1 year, and that is you cannot request funds in career mode this year once again. Now, this was a feature in old career modes. If you remember FIFA 16 and stuff, you could actually request additional funds and you might get it depending on your performance and the promises you make to the board. But in FIFA 21, I've got a save here with Man United. I've blown the budget, as you guys know, and currently I'm sitting on $0 for the transfer budget. We're currently in the January transfer window. I might want to do some moves like bring in an extra defender or a midfielder, some young potential players. And I can't actually do much because the transfer budget and the wage budget is not enough to really do anything special if I don't want to sell players. Now, back in the old games like FIFA 16, you could request funds and promise the board stuff. You might get an extra 5 or 10 million out of them if you're lucky, depending on how you're going in the season. And I think this would be useful for cases like mine as well, where you've got zero in the budget and you need to make some sort of transfer miracles happen. I wish we had the option to go to the board, make some promises again, and get some money, which would help in the transfer period. Next up, I want to talk about this financial takeover setting before you start your career mode save. Now, like I've said in many videos, I do like this feature and I think it's nice that EA decided to put it as a tile so you can use it in any save and it's not a token in the EA catalog where it works 3 or 4 times and then it just disappears because you've redeemed it too many times. So I do like this setting here. It gives you a lot more options for your career mode saves and stuff. But the problem with this is you have to select a financial takeover at the start of your save and you can't actually enable one like halfway through a career mode or something like that. So you could be like 10 seasons in with a club and you decide maybe I want to do a financial takeover with this team. You can actually go to a setting and inject some cash into the team and create like a financial takeover. With the old system in the EA catalog, I believe you could start a career mode save normally and then apply the token and you would get the financial takeover in that save. Didn't matter where you were in the period of your save. But in FIFA 21 career mode, you have to pick it at the start. Otherwise, it's not going to work after that. If you disable it, bad luck. There's no chance for you to ever have a financial takeover in that save. And I think EA needs to find a way to do something better in FIFA 22 where you can have that option. So next up, I want to talk about the visual sim feature in FIFA 21 career mode. And overall, I do love this feature. It's a nice thing EA added back into career modes. But there's one problem with this, and it's something that I don't like. It's sometimes a bit too slow. Well, every time it's a bit too slow because there's no way to actually speed this thing up. You could go, start a visual sim, get in your car, drive to Macca's, go and get a Big Mac, come back and this thing is still going. I think it goes for at least 6 or 7 minutes, which is far too long, and sometimes it just gets boring watching the dots go around. I know EA probably didn't really think of this because they think that people want to watch it and have full control and stuff, but there should be a button which lets you speed it up at least 2 times. So instead of a 6-minute session, you cut it down to about 3 minutes. And I think that would make more sense for a visual sim. Obviously still allowing you to jump in at any time during a free kick or any part of the match. So this thing looks like it's not going to be changing for FIFA 21 career mode. And this has been an issue in many FIFA career modes, you know. It's not just FIFA 21. But one thing I don't like in FIFA 21 career mode is the fact that when new faces come into the game really soon, it could be November, I don't really have a date at the moment. If it is going to plan and there is a November update with new faces in November, the new faces that come in the title updates will not be allowed to be applied to existing career mode saves. Like I said, this has been happening for a couple years now, but the problem is it affects a lot of people playing career mode at this time of year. You could be doing a Premier League save and then all of a sudden some faces from promoted teams and stuff get thrown into the game and you can't get them in your existing save. A lot of people wait till after the November update to even start a proper career mode, but it shouldn't have to be this way. There should be a way to have an update, apply the faces into existing saves like you can do in PES. I know it's the way EA does their squad updates and stuff. Obviously, whenever you start a new career mode, it uses that squad update, so that's what the issue is. But I wish they would find a way to allow face updates in existing career mode saves like PES do. Now, there's also some notable mentions here that I've spoken about many times before in wish lists and all that kind of stuff. But in FIFA 21, I don't like the fact that there's no create a club option. Of course, everyone would love to have a create a club thing where you can be your own club, create your own players, and try and do like a road to glory with them, or just plop them in anywhere around the world in the game. I think that would be the next step for career mode as well. There's no sponsors in this game mode. This is something that I want as well. I don't like the fact where you can't actually create new revenue streams from sponsors. Of course, there's no staff upgrades. This was a thing that they had many years ago in career mode. Still not back to this day. They might add it back maybe in the future games, but I would love to have some staff members and you can like adjust the quality of them and stuff using money. And then we've got no stadium customization as well. Everyone, when they saw that Foot Stadium feature, they wanted that in career mode, and it's not in career mode this year. So I don't like the fact with generic stadiums, there's not much customization to them. So if they could bring in that Foot Stadium thing for generic stadiums, that would be really nice for those clubs that don't have their real stadium in the game. So I've got one final complaint, and that is the edit player thing. I don't like how it flows. Like, I don't mind this part, you know, you edit your player, you want to tuck in a shirt or something. But once you save your changes, the game takes you right back to the menus of career mode instead of putting you where the team is so you can maybe edit one more player or many other players. Like, it just wastes time going back to that home menu, and it's very annoying. So those were the things I don't like in FIFA 21 career mode. Like I said, overall I am having fun in career mode. I definitely have a positive view on career mode this year, but it's not perfect like I said, and there's definitely more room for improvement. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like for me. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more career mode content. And if you need something else to watch, please make sure you hit the card in the middle. It'll take you to another FIFA video. I'll see you next time.